Okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably have done this video before, and if I have, I apologise. But let's see if I can think of. So, let's do this. Hey guys, welcome back to another video this week, and this one is very special because this time I've got nothing. Well, okay, it's not special in the sense that's most of my weeks, but in the sense like, I thought I'd sort of share with you something that I probably had before, but it'd be nice to reiterate it for a while, and that's basically how I sort of do these videos, you know. Now normally you would think that, you know, for something I do pretty much every single week for the last 2 years now, you'd think I'd actually, you know, come up with some sort of like ideal plan in terms of how to, you know, get the video started, what the topic will be, where it's going to be, how long it will be, you know, and all that stuff, so that I can make a good video out of it. You'd think that. Unfortunately, it's not true, in the sense that I'm normally a person who doesn't like to plan. Not really, you know. Like when I do plan, it's for I don't know, it's for things I need to make sure that can work perfectly. You know, like traveling somewhere or organizing something. You know, like I make sure I plan that ahead. But when it comes to stuff like this, like doing YouTube stuff, or even a little bit of like the radio stuff, a lot of it is just sort of stream of consciousness. You know, like I don't really plan. I just sort of think, okay, this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to talk about. Let's just roll into that. You know, because normally that's how it's worked so well for me in the past. You know, kind of. Because especially in radio, like when I do my politics show, for a while, a lot of times I'll pick the topics. Like I'll sort of plan the topics in my head, but I won't plan what I'm going to say. You know, because I sort of like to think to myself that, okay, what I say is my honest opinion. Or at least what I say is like what I want to say when I'm in a conversation with someone. You know, like it's not a script, it's not something where I just think, oh, okay, that will happen, you know. And I like to believe that when I speak to you guys, in whatever form, in YouTube or radio, you're hearing the real me. You're hearing what I would say to you if you were talking to me, you know. Especially with videos like these, like, you know, most times I just sit down and just think, okay, what's the thing I'm going to talk about? This, all right, camera on, just do it. That kind of thing, you know. And normally it does work, you know, especially considering the fact that most of these things I have to do are by myself, you know, because it's funny, like I work in radio, especially the fact that whenever I'm with other people, they have their own co-presenters, they have their own producers, that sort of thing, and they're always amazed to the idea of like, wait a minute, why do you do all this stuff by yourself? Like, how could you do it by yourself? Yeah, and I always like to think, you know, just to give myself an ego boost. It's like, oh yeah, it's talent, but really it's just like, no, I just spring out random nonsense to myself because, I don't know. I mean, one, I love to hear myself talk. You can't be in this job unless you do, you know. Especially when you're doing YouTube videos every week, you learn to love yourself to be able to spout out random nonsense and expect people to listen to you. You know, that's the kind of thing. But also, it's just the way I've done it. You know, it hasn't worked all the time. You know, admittedly, like anybody who does essay writing, don't do that. You know, because you know, I like to say it's a humble brag that I managed to basically go through university, with, you know, just by. A lot of my essays were stream of consciousness, you know. Like I would go to the library, like one day or even one night before the thing was supposed to be delivered, write out the whole thing that one night and hand it in the morning. That worked sometimes. It didn't work a lot, or at least when it did, and I handed it to and I didn't get a bad result. That was a victory for me, you know. But back to the point where. Like I said, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Like this occasion where I don't normally have like something to talk about, or at least like in the sense that nothing really big has happened in my life right now because of current situations where I have, you know, warranted to sort of say, oh hey, this would be a good topic for a vlog. You know, it's just this. It's just, you know, which I know, given the fact that last week I just. You know, made the point saying like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a creative person. I can think of stuff all the time. You know, it's one of these annoying truths about pretend creator like me. Is just, you know, sometimes it's just difficult to think of stuff. You know, or even like sometimes like I have these ideas, but then I think I have absolutely no idea how the hell I'm going to do it. You know? I just think, hell, I'll just do this topic. But yeah, I mean, it's just a random occurrence that we're all dealing with right now. The fact that right now we're all in a situation where nothing's happening, or at least like nothing so major that I think to myself, oh, this will be so good for a vlog. It's just like I've done well in the past few weeks to get by, you know. But this time it's just one of those weeks where it's just like, oh, I know I have to do a video, I know how to do something, but you know, not much happened. But in the end, I'm just gonna make a topic about the fact that this is how I make a video, you know. It's also the fact that you know that I do stuff quite lazy. I mean, I do this on a phone, you know. I even edit on the phone, which is very useful, you know. Makes you think I really should start editing my videos on the computer, but I sort of half and half it, you know. Like a lot of times it's just quicker that way, you know. But yeah, guys, that's just it. Like that, like anybody who thinks you know, whenever they watch my videos, like oh he must do like, yeah, this must be a big deal for him. He must plan these a lot. It's just like, I mean, they are a big deal for me. I do love these videos. I love all the things I do when I do this, but my method is sort of stream of consciousness, you know, where basically whatever I think of on the fly, you know, like I had no topic when starting this video. Normally I do, then I just go off on it. But if I don't, well, then I don't, you know. But I guess that sort of showcases something where no matter what you do, no matter even if you use this tactic in radio or you do YouTube videos or anything else, sometimes you spat out enough nonsense, you'll able to find some good content out there. Not this, you know. That's just how it goes. Alright guys, that's it for this video. It's not much. It was actually literally nothing, you know. All I did was just give you random nonsense about my creative process. But you know, I'll try and see if I can find something better to talk about next week, because you know this kind of situation which I'm not allowed to talk about because YouTube's annoying me like with that. Yeah, has made it difficult to sort of think of things to talk about. Yeah, because there's obviously one thing to talk about, but I don't want to talk about it because I deal with it every day. Anyway, that's it. So if you want to watch, if you want to subscribe to my channel, click here. If you want to watch one of my videos, click there. So, you know, right there. Anyone who wants to do either. That's it, guys. I will see you guys next week with hopefully a better vlog with one that has an actual topic. Until then, guys, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.